So guys, let's design a ball bearing this morning, and so let's come right straight to front plane, and then pick up our center line. Our center line will run through the origin, and zoom out, come right here, center rectangle. Sorry, this will be center rectangle, and right about the center sketch rectangle. Smart dimension of this will be 31, and click. Also come right here. You need another center line that is here. A center line that runs from here. Good, you have that center line, and then smart dimension from here to here is 53, and okay, sorry, delete this. Smart dimension from here to here 65. Y smart dimension from here to here is 53. Okay, so come right here, center point, 3-point arc. Draw an arc that goes like this. Sorry, center point arc that comes from here straight down here right to this point. So you should have that. Then come to the trim entities, and then trim this and trim this. Pick this and pick this. Make relationship horizontal and make them equal. Make relationship equal. Smart dimension for this will be 12. So right now, what you are going to do is click OK, then come to features, then revolve ball space. Now you're going to be asked which axis of revolution. This is going to be our axis of revolution. So this is a pre-sketch of how the outer ring of our ball bearing is going to look like. So click OK, and then you have the outer ball bearing. This is how the outer ball bearing is going to look like. So you can just press Ctrl S to save, and then probably come somewhere to your document and create a new folder or document. Yes, create a new folder. Let's create a new folder. New folder. Say ball bearing. Ball bearing. So come to this folder and then save as outer ring. Okay, so you have that particular component saved already. So let's move on to the next component. Press Ctrl N and then parts. Okay. So for this one to front plane, this time around we are drawing the inner bearing. So you have come right here to your center line, pick up your center line, and then run across. Yes, you have to run across. Let's zoom out and then press Ctrl and drag this down. Come right here to your center rectangle, and about the center of the origin, draw another rectangle. Smart dimension for this is going to be 31. Sorry, it should be 31, and click OK. Smart dimension from here to here is going to be 37. It's going to be 37, and the smart dimension from here down to here is going to be 25. Use these dimensions that I'm giving you. You should get everything that I'm going to get. So this should be what you have, and then you have. Let's pick up our what's called. You should have another center line that runs, say, from here straight down here. Good. So I'm not sure if that is at an hand. Make this vertical. Good. I wasn't sure if it was aligned very well. So come right here. From here, pick up your arc and draw an arc that runs from, and draw an arc. Sorry. Come right here. I believe that should be all for this particular part. So if you have any other thing, you should have that. So smart dimension for this should be 12. Yes, the smart dimension is 12. Click OK, and then now come right here and make a fillet of 2 millimeters to this particular edge and also to this particular edge. So you have fillet right over there. Click OK. Yes, that should be 2 millimeters. Yes. Now come to features and then click revolve. You are revolving about this particular axis of revolution. So that is the axis of revolution, and then click OK. So you have your inner ring. This is going to be your inner ring, I believe. Yes, this is your inner ring. Press Ctrl S, save, and then type inner ring. So you have your inner ring saved. So now let's create the third part of our ball bearing. Press Ctrl N, and then you should have paths. Okay, then come right here to the front plane, click sketch. So you should have this. Now we can do this in two ways. We are trying to create the ball. Okay, so instead of doing it like that, let's just make a 3-point arc. We can do it in different ways. Let's do it like this. Okay, let's just do it this way. So come right here, pick up the center point arc, and then draw to the horizontal, and then draw it around so that both of them align. Then pick up your line 2, and then join. So now what you're going to do is you have to make sure that this particular point and then this you have midpoints. Good. And this and this make relationship vertical. Make relationship vertical. So you have it perfectly aligned. So smart dimension, the smart dimension of this should be 12. Should be 12. So I change this to 24. So you have 24. So come right here, features, and then click revolve. So you're definitely revolving around this axis. So this is what you have. So you have that, and then you have your ball already. So this is the ball that I'm going to be using for your design. So press Ctrl S, and then come right, and then this is our ball. So save. Now onto the next part. Press Ctrl N, and Ctrl N. So you have a new part. Okay. So you have the front plane. Click front plane, and then right now we are designing the ring, and we are designing another ring, which is the middle ring. So come right here, pick up a circle, and then draw a circle, then another circle. Okay, now let's give smart dimension. Smart dimension, the outer one has a smarter outer dimension of 94, and the inner has a dimension of 86. 86. Click OK. Now come to features, then extrude boss base. Now you're extruding about the mid plane. You're having an extrusion distance of 16 millimeters. So this is what you should have. Click OK, and I believe this is what you should have. So now pick this particular face, and then click on sketch. So you have that. So what you have to do is come right here, draw a center line. The center line runs across. So you have that, and then you have another circle, center point circle, and then come right. Okay, now the smart dimension for this center point circle is going to be 90. It's going to be 90 millimeters. And then what you have to do is that come right here, pick up a line, not the center line, not the center point line, just a line. So you draw a line. Sorry, why is it not picking? So you draw a line right like this, straight down here, and then you now create what's called, you create a 3-point arc. Let's create a 3-point arc. Sorry. And then you create a 3-point arc from here, then pick it up to this particular point. Anyway, you see those red dots, know that there's a point there that you are trying to align with, then drop it like that. So you have this already. Now we have to align the middle of this particular line with our circle. So make relationship coincidence. So you have that already. So you have the relationship coincidence, and you have to give this one a dimension. So come right here and give this one a dimension of 12 millimeter. Yes. So click OK. Now come right here to revolve. Then click on revolve cuts. Axis of revolution is going to be this. There's one more thing we are forgetting. This particular circle here is for construction. Click for construction, then click OK. So you have that. Now let's come right here to revolve cuts. So you are going to be, you can see the axis of revolution. SolidWorks already picked up this axis, our axis of revolution already. So click OK. So you have this particular stuff that has already been cut through. I hope you understand what I did. Pick up your fillet tool. Give this particular edge a fillet of, so you can see very well, fillet of 2.1. Fillet dimension is 2.1, and then give this also a fillet dimension of 2.1 millimeters. So you have your fillet right over there. So come right here, click on view temporary axis, and then this normal tool. So you have that. Now come right here and click on pattern, circular pattern, and then the direction is going to be this, and then we're going to be making 8 patterns. So equal spacing, features to be select feature to pattern. So this is going to be what we want to pattern, cut revolve, and then fillets. So you have that. Okay, there's an error. I think where we have our error is the axis of revolution. Delete. The axis should be around this particular axis. Good. So this is how it should be. We should have 8 ball bearings, and then we can click OK. So you have this like this that looks like a crown. Yes. So now we have to create a shell. Come right here, pick up shell, and then the parameter, the distance is going to be 1.5 millimeters. So let's click on the faces that we want to shell. We are going to be clicking, press Ctrl, click this face, zoom in, click this face, then rotate, click this face also. So you have your shell, and then you should have this like this. So this is going to be the socket that our balls are going to be inside. This is going to be the socket that our balls are going to be inside. So now to create our pin O, click this particular surface, click on sketch, and make normal 2. Sorry, this should be this. Good. So normal 2. Good. Let's turn it around. Sorry, turn it around. So you have that. Sorry, let me go back. Pick this. Good. So you pick one surface and then click on sketch. Then come right here, pick up your center line. The center line is going to run from let's say you have a center line that runs from here straight down here. Then you're going to need another center line that runs from here straight. Okay, yeah, good. So pick up your circle, draw a circle, and then smart dimension for this is going to be, that's 2. This is going to be 2, and also the smart dimension between this and this is going to be 360. Cancel. Sorry. Smart dimension between what I have here and this is going to be okay. There's an error somewhere. So let's just draw a circle right here, and then smart dimension is going to be 2. Smart dimension is going to be 2. This is going to be 2. And then I also need another center line. Yes, center line that runs from here down here. Then smart dimension between this and this is going to be 360. Type 360, then slash 16. It's going to be divided equally. So you have 22.5. Oh, I even got it earlier. So this is 22.5. So you have this already. So now come down to feature and click cut extrude. Cut extrude. And then this is going to extrude to us. So just click OK. So you have a hole. Now we have to do is create a mirror. A pattern. So come right here, click on create circular pattern, and then the direction is going to be in this. Come right here, you will see this particular small arrow. Click on that particular direction, and then features to extrude is going to be the cut extrude. As you can see, you already have a preview of how it's going to run across the entire structure. So you have it like that. So you have holes at every point in this particular O-ring. So now we are done with the cage for our bearing. This is the cage for our bearing or O-ring. So click on Ctrl Save, and then click on cage, and then type cage, then press enter. So what we now have to do is to start assembling everything that we have in this particular structure. So let's write on. So what I have right here is a new assembly. This is the assembly folder. So come right here and click on assembly. So insert components, and then come right here to browse. So press Ctrl A. Sorry, come right here, press Ctrl A, and then click on open. So you start dropping every component at one point. Drop the ring here, drop the cage for the ring here, drop your inner ring here, drop your outer ring, drop it here. So you have all the components in place. Now what we have to do is to start assembling everything that we have. Hopefully you guys get what I'm going to do. So now let's start. Click this particular face, and then this particular inner face, and then click on meet. So you have meet. Sorry, press Ctrl Z. Sorry. Give me a minute. So you should have that. Okay. Then now come right here to okay. Now click on mate again, and then come right here to advanced mates. Now click on width. Come to width. Width selection is going to be this face, and this inner face of this inner ring. So you can see it's moved already. Those ones are already constrained. Now click OK. So you have that already. Now, so let's zoom out. Pick this ball. Okay, this ball right here. Make it a float. Sorry. Click this ball and make options. Click on float because it is fixed already. So now you can move it around. Now you can move this ball around. So let me zoom right here so I can see it very well. Now, come right to the properties table. This is the ball. Click on the front plane of the ball and the front plane of the inner ring. Come right here to the inner ring and look for the front plane. So the two front plane, both option meet. So both of them are aligned already like that. Now come right here to the assembly. My mouse is low already. So pick for the ball, come right here to the ball, click the right plane for the ball, press Ctrl, then go to the right plane for the inner ring, and make relationship. Now good, you have that already. So you should have meet. Now meet this ball and the inner surface of the inner surface of this. Click on meet and then make relationship in the opposite direction. So you have that in that way. So this should be this ball and this particular surface right here. So the relationship, click meet. Sorry, I don't know why my system is taking time to load. Yes, so you have that, and that should be what you should have. So pick this ball and this particular surface, click on meet, and then make relationship reverse direction, click OK. So you have something that looks like this. This is exactly what you're going to have. So now click this particular inner ring and then make it fixed so it doesn't rotate. I hope you understand me. So it doesn't rotate. So it is this ball that's going to be rotating inside it. I hope you get. Press Ctrl Z. This should be this particular one should be floats, while this one should be fixed. Okay. So this is what should we have. So such that you can rotate this. You can see the ball is rotating. The ball is rotating. So this is what you should have. Now let's create a circular pattern where we have many more balls. Come right here. Click on Come right here. Click on View Normal 2, and then right here, click on View Temporary Axis. So you have your temporary axis in place. Then come to Circular Pattern. Delete this. Component to pattern is going to be this, and then this is going to be 360 degrees. Click equal spacing. 360 degrees. So this is what you should have. This is a preview of what we are going to be having. So click OK. So you have 8 balls. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, sorry, we already have a mistake. Let's edit this. Edit feature. This should be 8. Sorry, we typed in 9. This should be 8. So this should be 8. Good. So we have 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 already. So now let's move this, pick this up and move it, say somewhere here. Let's turn this in this direction so we can see how this is going. So now come right here, click on this is going to, sorry, let me move this. I have to find a way to move this thing. Then bring this out. Sorry, you have to find a way to drag this thing, then rotate it. So now, come right here, click on mates. You should have mates, and then this, the direction is going to be mate selection. Delete this. It's going to be this, and then the axis of this. Those two. So you can see you have that already. Then come right here. You're going to have another one. Let's draw this. Let's draw this out so you can see it. Then come right here to mate again. Come to mate again. Then you see this inner face. Sorry, delete this. You see this inner face. and then the ball. Pick any of the balls, and then you have, so you can see they are already constrained already. So click OK. Sorry, constraints. This is what you should have. You should have something that looks like this. So you can mirror this feature across, but I don't think there will be need for us to do that. So let's just click on save, then save the document, rebuild and save the document. Save, and you can call this your ball bearing. Ball bearing. Click OK. Now let's come back right here and define material properties. Let's just quickly define materials. So scroll in and click on appearances. So click on appearances and make this, come to metal and make this steel, and then make this polished steel. Give the color of yellow. Yes, give it the color of yellow. So you have a yellow color. Control save. Whatever it is that we do is going to reflect in our, you can see in our, what's called, in our assembly. It's already color yellow. That will be all for this particular series. Or we can just add a color to this also. Let's give this a color of, blue. Say blue. Yes, let's give it the color blue. Good. And then define material properties of also steel. Give this also steel, polished steel. So say okay. So we have this. So this should have been also blue. But I believe you can get whatever it is that we've actually done. So I'll see you guys on the next.